All right. Uh, this is the first one on my new channel anyway. Uh, you know, life is a motherfucker. And today is a holiday. I want to enjoy the holiday. I want everything to go fine. But you know, I've been having a lot of growth problems. You know, and I mean, those are good problems to have. Right now, though, I want to kind of kick it with you about how, believe it or not, there's really a method to becoming a monster. And if you want to become a monster, you have to employ these things in your life. Now, the main reason that, you know, I was a monster, the reason I was a real motherfucker, was I saw shit. I mean, I always saw things developing, and if what I wanted wasn't a part of what I was actually seeing, I always saw how to make it a part of what I want. That is, if I wanted it. I mean, no matter what it was, I saw it to win. I always saw it to win. And for me, I always found a way to make it work. Whatever it was, if I wanted it and didn't have it, I some kind of way would find the parts and make it. Or if I wanted it and didn't have, you know, the means to make it, some kind of way, if I had to do without it, let's say it was the latest shirt or the latest pair of shoes, if I had to do without it, I would make it to where I didn't need it. And I would talk about the stuff, but I wouldn't need it, but I would want it. So what I'm saying is, you have to look at things to win. Most of you guys look at things to lose. Oh, Rosebud, that's crazy, man. Why would I look at things to lose? I don't know why you do it, but you do. You do it. And you're going to continue to do it until you realize that you do it. I look at shit to win. Now, more than likely, without you knowing it, if you got any distaste for me, that's why. Any amount of distaste you have for me is because I look at shit to win. And if that's the case, I put it in your face. I mean, people don't like that shit. The average motherfucker ain't gonna like that shit. But I ain't average. And when them motherfuckers used to put that shit in my face, because I wasn't down like them, I didn't have what they have, man, I sucked it up. I didn't wilt like no goddamn flower in the sun with no water. No. That's why my name Rosebud, because I ain't no fucking fully bloomed rose. I was a bud, and I was blooming. And just because I'm a bud with no goddamn petals, and I'm on a bush with a whole bunch of fully bloomed, blossomed, aromatic roses, I know I'm just a bud. I'm gonna blossom soon, and I'm gonna look just like these roses on this tree. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Right there, I just gave you some game. I showed you how I made myself think so that I could compete without feeling like a loser knowing I'm losing. I just gave that up to you. Because I had to see how to win. And my name was already Rosebud. So you know what I'm saying? When them motherfuckers, besides me talking whatever other shit I would talk about my name, I would always let them know that I'm a bud. And when I blossom to be a real rose, man, whatever I would say, my whole point is that I made my name work for me. Because motherfuckers want to think I'm soft because I got that as a name. Motherfucker, please. If you think I'm soft, try me. Other than that, you got to listen to the shit I talk. And then you got to watch the shit I do to back up what I talk. This is Bud. I'm trying to show you what Bud is about. I'm trying to give you some motherfucking game about this shit. I say and do what I profess. And what I profess is to be self-assured. And I take care of myself. I don't need YouTube. I don't need anything but this. This is all I need. Now, I'm going to share some things with you. And the things that I'm going to share is going to be actually put you up on how, put you up on what the mentality is, put you up on how to use it. And if you sharp, you'll get some shit from it. Because I'm going to bust. You know, I'm like this. If it ain't there and I want it, I'm going to make it. And I'm putting a twist on it, even if it is there. And if I'm going to use it, I'm not going to use it like it is. I'm going to put a twist on it. Now, I'm giving you game right now. Do you want to know why you put a twist on something? You want to know why you never want to use something that because everybody asks me, well, what would you say? Well, man, you don't want to use what the fuck I say. You got to be me for that shit I say to work. See, you put a twist on it because that's the only way you gonna master that shit. If you can't put a twist on it, you ain't got it. And until you can put a twist on it, a twist is just as fly as it is coming out my mouth for me, and you put a twist on it to be just as fly coming out your mouth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what that's going to do is show you how to put twists on shit. I mean, I hear shit just in regular conversation with people. So I say, oh man, motherfuckers say that shit like this. Man. But do you do that? No, yeah, whatever, man. Unless I say it or something, maybe you will say it. Fuck that, man. I don't need a motherfucker like me. And you shouldn't need a motherfucker like me. You should take advantage of a motherfucker like me because I am here for your motherfucking ass. I got haters. I got haters like a motherfucker because I know some of you motherfuckers like to say, there he go, talking all that goddamn shit about himself. Let me ask you guys something. Who do you know the most about? You or me? I'm saying, I guess if I knew hella shit about you, I could be talking about you sometime. But ain't that a bitch? How much could I say? Because, I mean, look at your life. I'm not saying it ain't shit. I just said look at it. Don't get mad at me. I look at my life. I got a lot of shit to do. I know hella shit about me. I always got something to say about me because I know me. I am me. I ain't lying. I ain't faking. Everything I'm telling you is real, coming from my heart to you because I want you to be fly. I want you to be a motherfucker. I want you to understand if you want to be a motherfucker, you have to also want to be a monster. And I don't mean a monster like Godzilla. I'm talking about a monster, somebody that people really look up to. If you want to be a monster, you can be a monster. You just got to do the things that create monsters. So, and when I talk loud, you know, I ain't screaming this shit out at you. I'm just excited. I'm saying, I'm putting this shit out. See, I'm a firm believer in letting the sleep stay asleep. That's why I don't just tell people things when they ask. But if you paying attention to me, I'm answering hell of questions you already got. See, that takes a little. Every time I say shit, you better understand I'm busting on you. And I'm dropping shit on you. Because you don't know how much I've been saying already. Because the first 2 times I gave you some game, I pointed it out. But I know I done dropped about 9 lugs on your motherfucking ass already. And I ain't even started. If you can't get them, it's on you. But there's going to be motherfuckers out there that can get them. It will. Now, I ain't trying to wake nobody up. I'm not. I'm trying and doing what's on my mind. I'm just living my life. And my life at this point is telling me to kick game to you. And it's telling me to express to you that if you really and truly want this, you have to be a certain way. That's all it is to it. You got to be a certain way. If you are this way, you're going to have it. I'm just letting you know. I hope I'm making it clear to you that, I mean, there is a correct way to think. And if you want to be a real man, you have to think this way. I can't tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I can tell you a whole bunch of shit, the alphabet, about what motherfuckers do. But you have to point out A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the whole. I'll give you the whole ball game. You point out what's important to you. And we have to be on that same page. Because I'm sharing stuff with you right now. And as I do it, I just want to be sure you know what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to follow some notes here because this is important to me. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you look at it, there's a fucking shortage of real motherfuckers, real men, real people that's male, that live in this world, that are men. There's a shortage. And what we have to do as coming up is adopt early in our lives real man qualities. And that calls for people like me, people like the Dean, spitting man shit to you. Now, of course, I'm not going to tell you what to do as far as with your bitch, with your woman. But I am going to tell you there's a certain way to be a man always with your woman, with the potential woman. And if you do that, you're going to be all right. And see, the shortage of men, because I know you ask yourself this question, why are bitches today single or dykes? I know you ask yourself that question. But that's the answer to it, man. It's a shortage of real men. I'm telling you. It's only 2 sexes, men and women. So you either like each other or you don't like nothing or you like the same. I mean, it's that simple. Think about it, man. If you start being a man, how many motherfucking bitches you'll start tagging? You start tagging them because you ain't getting a fuck about them. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that you ain't caring so much about tagging them. Because goddamn, you ain't trying to waste. Your dick is as important as that bitch pussy is. And if she ain't willing to do nothing for you, then why should you be willing to do something for her? Both of y'all gonna come, theoretically. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. So I'm saying, get a mentality to understand the value of yourself. Get a mentality that's going to make you a man. Because if you don't become a man, you're not going to attract women. This is all it is to it. So, now we going to go on, but the only thing that I want in return, and all I want in return for sharing this game, is for you guys to change your attitudes. Change your attitudes of the fellow men or males you meet. And once this happens, we're going to start a movement. And you're going to be, it's easy to be a man. But you have to start. It's hard to start. Especially if you grew up in a certain environment, which we ain't gonna get into all that. See, this is an opportunity. What I'm giving you now, what we doing as we share this shit, this is opportunity for all you guys. All you guys that want to be men who have doubts and insecurities, this is a chance for you to see that if you want to, you know, you can shed those extra pounds of weight, that doubt, that insecurity. That's just weight on your mind that you don't even need. There is no significant reason for you to have the insecurities or doubts that you have. And you want to know why I can say that? There's very few of you out there that would test your insecurities. Otherwise, man, I would sure like to say something to that fine. Man, she's fine. But you don't go say nothing. So how do you know what's going to happen? I mean, it's like that in a lot of things you do. Because all you do is lie to yourself. It's not going to help you. Lying to yourself is going to prolong the agony every time you realize how pumped you are. It's just agonize you. I want you to take control of that shit. And you have to understand, when men hear, when they hear how positive and assured I sound, I hope like hell they feel that they want to be like that too. Because I am a representative of what you can be. Now, you do not have to say and talk and think and cuss and whatever like I do to adopt what I'm saying. You ain't got to do that. Let me give you a piece of game. Don't care who the messenger is. Concentrate on the message. He may be a wino, and you might be walking into a liquor store to buy some cigarettes. And this wine will say something to you. And as you walk past him, you drunk, man. And as you walk past, you think about what he said. And something go off, something click. I didn't have that happen to me many times. I didn't have it happen to me many times. I've sat and talked to them dudes on the corner, them homeless dudes on the corner. Some of them motherfuckers got degrees. Some of them really are smart as fuck. They just look like that. And then, well, man, what happened? That some kind of something happened that they couldn't handle. But they all end up saying the one thing that I cannot disagree with. They love the freedom of doing what the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. With no restrictions. Well, dude, you ain't got no money, you ain't got nowhere to live, you ain't got no car. I mean, goddamn, I don't want that shit. All right, I ain't got nothing to say. Because if he free and he living like he want to live, that's how I want to live. Except I want to be, free living, doing some other shit. So what I'm trying to get you to see right here is that the things I say to you is what's important. How I deliver the message, the attitude I have, or the confidence I'm displaying, whatever the fucking, however you want to look at it, that doesn't matter. Concentrate on what's being said. One of the biggest attributes that a real man has is his confidence in his manhood. That's the number one attractive thing that women notice when they start paying attention to you. Sure, they might look at your shirt. Sure, they might make your beard look good. But they look at your overall confidence, how you present yourself. The whole thing, not what you say, not how you say it, but a combination of all that. They look at that at once. So, about your manhood. Your manhood should not have to be announced. Otherwise, you should never be put in a position where you have to say, I'm a man. Never. Because when you do that, you're already lost. But any fucking way. What I'm saying is your manhood should announce itself. Whenever you are present, wherever you're present at, everyone that looks at you should have no question about your manhood. Just walking by, speaking, whatever you're doing nonchalantly, ain't damn motherfucker supposed to think they want to test you, male or female. Now, since your manhood didn't announce himself, or whatever you want to call it, there's ladies there. So now those ladies are definitely going to want to test you, but in a different kind of way. Initially, they want to test you the same way these dudes want to test you. But now that they see who you are, women still want to test you. And this is where you win, bro. This is where you win. Because as long as you know how to represent being who you are, she's going to stay attracted to you. And if you say the right shit, you're going to catch her. Now, let's go a little bit further. See, in order to never be put in a situation to where you have to, announce yourself as a man, there's a couple of things you should do. First, you want to always look for ways to be polite. You want to look for ways to be polite. Now, being polite, it don't take much effort, but the rewards are many. Because being polite, you got to be forward. And being forward, you got to know how to say whatever it is you're getting ready to say. Because a lot of people are put off by somebody being forward. So, whenever you see a chance to assist the lady, especially an elderly lady or an elderly person, whenever you see that chance, by opening up the door or by offering a cut in line in front of you, or some kind of little compliment you give them, just do it. Just fucking do it. It doesn't have to make sense right now. Just do it. It will make sense. And not only does this boost the person's ego that you're doing this for, it allows you the time to see the effect of thinking ahead. See, if you think, you can't just be polite. You got to think, be polite. So I'm going to go and do a rule, and I'm going to tell a rule. You got to think of all that. See, and as long as you can do that without thinking you're doing it, then you're going to win. But the key is to be able to think ahead. This is how you catch a woman. You have to think ahead of her so that what you're saying to her can lead her to you. If you don't think ahead of her, you're thinking alongside of her, or worse, behind her, and she's leading you. Come on. There's only one way for you to lead. and you have to be forward. Now, you have to remember that shit. Even in being forward, even in being polite, even in being kind to elderly people or generous to a homeless motherfucker, you're being selfish. You're not doing these things because your heart is bleeding for these people. You're doing these things because you're building something in yourself. You're building an immunity to fear of approaching people. You're building it. And if you don't see the sense in that, without me explaining it, I'm just saying little simple things you could do that could make you powerful. Little things like being polite. This is not rocket science. But if the power of this information could fuel a rocket, the rocket could circle the world many, many times. Because that's how powerful what I'm telling you is, if you know how to use it. This information, I'm a firm believer, information per se is no good. For some information, what good is me knowing what rocket fuel gonna be made of? That ain't gonna do me no good. But if I know what it's made of, and I know how to use it, and I use it, now that information is cool. Information is just weight if you don't use it. And in using it, as I said earlier, you have to put a twist on it. You have to put your twist on it so that you know this information you're getting is real for you. It works. You know, everybody I deal with, they want to copy me. I try to say, you know, I want to use what I come on. Use your head, man. Come on. Just think. Do some shit. Now, you have to see selfishness in everything you do. And you got to see, as far as be able to be aware of every tool that you have at your disposal that you can use when you add a woman. You got a lot of things at your disposal. The environment, her clothes, her looks, you know, your particular conversation, her remarks, you know, her non-remarks, you know, just a lot of things there for you to talk about. You just got to see them. And you got to use them. See, so what I'm really trying to get you to see, is that when you down on a lady of your choice, when you at her, you cannot limit yourself to your thoughts. You have to let your thoughts introduce whatever you're talking about. But then as you're talking, you got to start being scanning so that you can see shit, so that shit can come to your mind, so you can think. You can't be so concerned with the conversation you having with this woman that you don't see things that's going to be real cool to talk about, because you're going to get stuck. And when you get stuck, you're going to get that brain freeze. Then you ain't going to have no conversation. Come on, man. You don't want that. So what I'm really, you know, getting to is trying to tell you. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing that's beneficial from actually being polite is every time you're respectful, every single time you're respectful or helpful, it increases your courage to take chances where you might not have did it at one point because you're expecting this or that reward. When you do these things, it increases your tolerance for doing things without getting rewards. And the more you understand the power in that, the more rewards you'll start receiving. It's almost like reverse psychology, because all women like men. I'm a real man. Now listen to this. This is like a rap, but man. So I'm just saying, you're talking to a woman, and I might not say all of this like this, but I would probably have this shit. Say, baby, you looking at me? If you are, do you know just who you see? I'm a man. A real live man. And if you want to know more, you have to follow my plan. I'm dressed, I'm pressed, and I don't entertain anything but the best. Jewelry, I don't need none of that. Really and truly, I'm trying to get you on your back. That's right, baby. And it ain't no maybe. A brother like me drives all women crazy. Women jock me from everywhere, and my attitude shows them. I don't care. The heaviest thing I lift is you, my girl. So get ready for me to rock your motherfucking world. I'm a man, a real live man. And I damn sure ain't looking for no wedding band. I'm a real man in every way. Girl, I'm what you want. That's what your mouth say. I do my thing because it's the only thing that matters. And I serve it to you on a solid platinum plated platter. That's what a real man do right before he fucks the shit out of you. The real man's Hall of Fame is my destiny. And one night with me, you will see that that's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Getting bitches to like me is nothing for me to do. They are just too damn clingy when I get through. I'm a man throughout all adversity. That's why, that's what have women at my damn mercy. I'm on my way to earning a PhD because every woman I speak to won't be with me. It's because I'm the ultimate man with a serious plan. And if you listen to me, baby, you'll definitely understand. Check me out.